You gotta hold it like here for that,
Not
right?
the whole time.
Well, okay, yeah. When you're not talking, you don't need to. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, it's the first episode, Cunha Kai. I'm Anthony. I'm your host, and I'm joined with your co-host.
My name is Joey Cunha.
Oh my gosh.
Cut
No, you're not. Well, no, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just like we're a little rusty. It's our first one. But anyways,
No, we're not restart.
why are we restarting?
Because I freaking smacked it, and then you said, "Oh my god."
Joey, it was a joke. And hold the mic to your face.
Okay.
Jeez, man.
All right, restart.
No, Joey, we're not restarting. Just
Yes,
keep
we
it
are.
like
Yes, we are.
no.
We have to now.
No, we don't. No,
Yes,
we
we
don't.
do.
Joey,
Yes, we-
stop. All right, stop. Enough. All right? Enough. Anyways, this is the first episode, all right, of Cunha Kai. Like I said, I'm Anthony. This is Joey. Originally, I was going to do an intro episode talking about like who we are, what we're going to do. But I feel like the best way to get to know us is just seeing us do it and seeing us talk what we have to offer. But each episode we're gonna have a theme, and today's theme, talking about high school, because there's a special somebody here that's going into their first year of high school. Are you excited?
There's some things I'm excited about and some things I'm nervous about.
Well, how about this? What are you gonna miss about middle school?
It was really easy, and like it was so easy to get away with stuff.
Hold your mic up a little.
Right here.
Yeah. I don't know what's gonna sound like, but I would prefer to be closer.
All right.
But what do you mean get away with? What are you talking about?
I mean, like get away with like just having fun, like screwing around sometimes.
All right. Maybe we shouldn't go into specifics, but
Yeah.
because this will be posted. But anyways, I asked Joey to prepare some questions that he's gonna have for high school. You know, for me, I've been there, done that. My 4 years, technically 3.5. COVID kind of ruined it. But anyways, so
And he's going into his last year of college.
yeah, that's the biggest thing we're going for. You know, he's entering high school. I'm leaving college. So got a lot of advice here and a lot of questions there. So hit me with your first one.
All right, so my first question. Did you get lost in high school as a freshman?
When you ask the question, enunciate a little bit more. Be like, did you do this? Like,
Did you get lost in high school as a freshman?
as a freshman, you don't get lost a lot. I would say your first week, you may get lost like once or twice for like a class. But aside from that, no. I did, though, one time.
Really?
It was my freshman year. Because some of the rooms, at least at our school, some of the rooms, there's like 315 and there's like C315. It was like
Yeah.
something like that.
And like the school's so big that like you could have one class like right here and then another one like across the whole building.
Yeah, well, yeah, that definitely could be an issue. But so the rooms could be 315, C315. I don't really remember. It's been a while. But I remember I had my history class and it was like room 315. And I was walking with my buddy, Kevin, and he said that, oh, I got class in 315 too. So I walked with him, sit down, get all ready. And I'm like, all right, so I'm supposed to be in history.
Wait, was this the first day of school when it's only freshmen or is it like all grades?
I think this was the second day. I'm not entirely
So that's
sure.
when it was all grades.
Yeah.
Because the first day is only freshmen to get to know the school.
Yeah. I don't know if that's all schools that do that, but our school does that.
Yeah.
But basically, so I'm in the room, right? I'm in the room and I'm sitting there like, all right, getting ready for history class. All right. Mind you, me and Kevin had not even spoken about what classes we were going to. We just, oh, we're in the same class. Whoa. So I'm sitting there. Welcome to criminal justice. And I'm just sitting there I'm like, oh no.
That's so embarrassing. You just had to get up and leave the class.
I was literally like, I'm in the wrong class. And I got up and then like I immediately was like just walking in like to shame to my next class.
Wait, when you're walking to your next class, was there no one in the hallway?
Oh yeah, it was empty.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, you probably had some like
Wait, what did the
stragglers.
teacher say when you got in late?
Nothing. I'm just like, I was like, hey guys. I was like, yeah, I'm late. I mean, everyone kind of figured I was gonna be late to at least something. Like,
Yeah.
because
You're a freshman.
Yeah, it happens. It happens like once or twice to everybody. But that first day definitely helps searching around. There's always people in the halls trying to help you out.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll probably mess up one class.
Yeah, probably a couple times. But my second question is, do people actually change for gym class?
Do people actually change for gym class? Well, I did.
You did?
I was gym class hero or try hard. That's
I was a tryhard in middle school. I went full out.
Yeah.
Some people make fun of it for me, like make fun of me, but I don't really care. You just gotta have fun.
Well, yeah, of course, he's got to be a gym sweat. But here's the thing. I would say there are like three groups of people in gym class. I would say there's the sweats,
Yeah.
right? There's people who like will change whatever. Like, I'm gonna change because if I'm going to like put in a lot of effort,
You're gonna sweat and you don't want to stink.
exactly. Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna sweat
That
through
was the
my
reason why I
clothes.
changed. And people would ask me, like, I would be the only one that changed. Like, I'd bring a bag with me, and people would be like, "Oh, why are you bringing that bag?" I was like, "I'm gonna change," and they would be like, "You change?" Because all these other kids that are sweats and they come back from gym and they don't change, they literally smell like crap.
Well, yeah, and especially I know in middle school, like I remember like some people get like nervous to change in front of people, but
Well, no, I didn't change my shorts. I just kept my shorts or pants. I only changed my like shirt.
oh yeah, there's some days I did
Yeah.
that, but so you'll have the people who like the sweats who will
Yeah.
try really hard in class. Then you'll have like your average people,
Yeah.
whatever they'll
Like
do it.
they'll do it, but they probably won't do it good.
Yeah, most likely. Then you have the people who won't try at all.
Yeah. Like they would like pretty much just stand there and do nothing.
You know what? You're asking me these questions, but it seems like you know a lot as it is already.
No, but I'm talking for myself from middle school. We're talking about high school.
I know. So let me speak. You're like, oh yeah, those people. I know they do
All
that.
right, go on, go.
I'm messing around. Whatever. Anyways, you'll have the people who like won't try. They'll like sit in the corner, whatever. Like they won't do anything. They won't change. Some girls do that because like girls if they come to school in makeup,
Yeah.
they're not gonna try to run around and get all sweaty.
And sometimes my teachers would get mad in middle school.
Well, a teacher will. Well, I mean, the gym teachers in high school, from what I don't know if they're any different, but they were great. Like
yeah.
if they saw
Did
you
you have
weren't.
Mrs. Berjosian?
I mean, I'm not really trying to drop names right now, but like, yeah, I did have her for a
Yeah.
year. But yeah, like so the teachers are usually chill about it. They'll like say something, hey, like you gotta start changing. Like they care about your grade and they want you to pass.
Yeah.
So like they'll mention it to you, but like overall, they're not gonna like yell at you for not changing.
Yeah. So, all right. Question 3: Is schoolwork as hard as middle school teachers make it seem?
It depends. There are some classes that you can argue are even easier than anything you've taken in middle school. Like I had some classes where I walked into class and I'm like, is this real? Am I actually like in class because this is the easiest thing I've ever done?
In high school, that's happened to you?
Because there are just some teachers that will do everything they can to make sure you not only enjoy the class but have fun, right? Now
Yeah.
again, I'm speaking just from the classes I had and the teachers I had, but there are also teachers, and they may be mean, they may be nice. It does not matter. Some classes are just naturally harder. Like I remember the hardest class, or one of the hardest classes I ever took, was my freshman year. I took honors biology, and it was like one of the first times I took like different honors classes because in middle school it was just math.
Yeah.
But when I took honors bio, like that class was hard.
Yeah.
And my teacher, like it was tough. Like I won't lie, it was a tough adjustment, especially when you're taking other honors classes.
Yeah.
But
did you ever take like an AP class, like the college ones?
Yeah, I took 2.
Did you take one as freshman?
Oh no.
Kids in my grade are.
Well, if you take an AP as a freshman, that's because you're trying to go for valedictorian. That's because you're trying to get the best GPA you possibly can.
Yeah.
I took AP psychology and AP language. Both of those ended up going to my college, so like I didn't have to take 2 classes. So
wait, what grade did you take that in?
I took one of them my junior year and one of them my senior year. I definitely have to say that I had 2 really good teachers for them. They were difficult. I think there is one. I think it's like AP World History. There's one of them that's extremely hard that people like dread taking. I had 2 good ones. I liked mine.
But like from my question, like how like is it as hard as middle school was for you? Is it the same difficulty because you're still getting older, like you're still getting smarter?
I would say the progression is the same. Like when you go to middle school, your ability and knowledge as it grows in middle school, like you can adjust to the difficulty of the classes. I would say the same thing in high school. Like you adjust to it because you're older, you're more mature.
Yeah.
And I mean, like they understand too, like in class, if you talk to your teacher, if things are getting difficult, they'll help you out.
Yeah.
But I remember like in elementary school, like some teachers say, oh, when you go up to the middle school, if you don't write your name on assignment, they're not taking it.
Like I have a story. So basically in 4th grade, I had this teacher. I'm not going to say his name, but it was easy. That fourth grade was really easy for me. But going into fifth grade, he made it seem like it was like a captain of freaking jail. Like it was
Captain of freaking jail. That's what it was like.
no, no, like is
He made it seem like it was going to be like the devil teaching your class.
yeah.
Yes, I understand.
He made it like he was saying if you don't come to class with a pencil, you get written up. Never happened, and the teachers were really cool.
Yeah, that they do that to scare you because they get tired of. For example, if I'm a teacher and I'm sick and tired of my kids not writing their name on their test, I'm like, hey, if you go to the high school, they're not going to take this. They're not going to take this seriously. Oh wait, no. They're going to take it seriously. They're not going to take the work.
Yeah.
Like you're going to do it to scare the kids to do it, so you don't have to worry about
Yeah.
it. But that doesn't happen.
But all right, question 4: do people get made fun of for being a parent drop off?
Why would someone get made fun of for being a parent drop off?
I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing a little bit. I don't
Hold
know.
the mic closer to your face.
It's fine.
All right, but I just don't want I could be.
You're doing it the same length right now.
All right,
Yeah.
All right.
It's fine.
I just don't want to look back at this video because I'm the one doing all the editing. I'm the
Okay.
one recording.
All
I'm the
right.
one editing. My
All
phone might blow up as we're doing this.
Okay.
But what was the question? Oh yeah, why would someone make fun of you for being a parent drop off?
I don't know, cause all the big kids and the cool
Dude, the big kids aren't even know you. They're not. Okay, you're telling me at almost close to 7 o'clock in the morning. I think. What time does high school start?
I don't know, but
you're
it
telling
probably
me
starts 7:30 around there. I don't know.
You're telling me that early in the morning that someone's gonna take their time and look at someone in the parent drop off and be like, "What a loser." No, they're tired.
Oh, you get picked up.
Who cares?
Yeah.
They when you're getting picked up, you just want to leave school. And guess what? Most of those people. Well, first off, everyone in your grade's gonna be either taking the bus and getting dropped off, or getting dropped off by
a sibling.
Yeah. I remember when I first went. Well, the bus sucks. The bus is terrible. Especially in high school because it's earlier in the morning. You just sit on the bus and you're like, it's life's not even real. You're in a different world. It's cold.
That's for all of middle school, I was a parent drop off. All of elementary school, I was a bus. Yeah, but it felt like life wasn't real. I was so tired. I would sit there, and I was one of the first stops, so I was the only one on the bus. And so I don't know. It was nostalgic.
Nostalgic? That is not the word that.
I know, but
do you know what that means? Do you know what nostalgic means? The silence tells me everything.
I don't know. It just sounds right.
No, it does not sound right. Nostalgic is when, for example, say as a kid, right? How about this, right? Say you go to
I know what it means. So say I went to a trampoline park all the time as a kid, and I go now, and I haven't gone to it for a while. You get nostalgia.
Yes, the memories come flooding in. Oh, this reminds me of the good old days.
Yeah.
You're complaining about being on the bus in elementary school. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. That's not that early.
I know, but
I had to wake up at 6 in the morning to get on the bus for high school.
Okay, but you're still a kid. And you still had to get up early.
All right, whatever.
So, question number 5: do seniors pick on the freshmen?
I would say they don't necessarily pick on them. They don't bully the freshmen, but they'll bust your balls. They'll. Have you ever met your parents' friend? And they'll say something sarcastic to you, but you don't know if to take them seriously because you don't know. It's kind of like that. They'll be they'll make a joke to you, and you won't know if they're joking or not because you don't know them. And they'll be, dude, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. And they'll start laughing or whatever.
That's what happened to me one time. One of our parents' friends full on went full serious and said something really crazy to me, and I kind of got shook because I was a little young. Then he's "Oh, I'm just messing with you." But I was kind of shook. It was out of pocket.
Wow. Anyways, no, but seniors. I mean, they'll joke. The seniors won't mess. Not even just seniors, the juniors too. They won't mess with freshmen. But the problem is some freshmen have big egos. Some of them like to challenge the seniors and stuff. Oh, I don't care if you're a senior. I don't care if I'm they'll like to challenge that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Do not be one of those kids. I would definitely say one of the biggest groups of people in high school that will try to act tough or whatever. So usually the sophomores. Because the juniors and seniors been there, done that. They've been there for a while. They know
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, because now like they're finally not they're not fresh meat. They're not the
exactly.
freshmen, so now they feel like they're superior.
Exactly. They're no longer like the bottom of the barrel. Like now
Yeah.
they're like, oh, we're the sophomores now. Like I'm gonna pick on the freshmen. Like you'll usually see it from them,
Yeah.
but you won't see any. I mean, again, you're not gonna see much. The only thing I would say is in high school, like I don't know if it's an our town thing or if it's just. I mean, I think it's just our generation. Like, listen, if you can't talk, like if you can't talk smack, you can't like come up with something quick or whatever. Like you're busting balls with somebody else. Keep your head low.
Yeah.
You will get roasted. You will get flamed. I remember there's plenty of times where, two people going back and forth. If someone says something stupid, oh, it's bad.
Or if you stutter.
Oh, if you stutter, it's over.
That's what happens with me and my friends. Like if we get in like an argument and one of us stutters, like it's or like if you're in the group chat and you spell something wrong. That's
really?
The worst.
You'll bust somebody like for spelling something wrong in the group chat?
If we're in a heated argument.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Well, okay, if you're ever in an argument with someone and all their points are you're pronouncing a word wrong or you're saying a word wrong or you stutter, it means they don't have actually anything to use against you.
Or they keep on saying the same thing every day. Like, did you say the same thing?
What do you mean?
Like, say...
Check if your thing is light, by the way.
Yeah, it's green.
All right.
But, like, say someone calls you, oh, you're fat. And they keep on saying it every single day. Like,
you have experience with that?
No.
Do you do that?
No. I don't bully kids. Because, like, I've been in their shoes.
What do you mean you've been in their shoes?
Like, I remember being a 6th grader and being nervous with all the big kids. Because that was, like, the first time, like, you're in a school with, like, older kids.
Oh, yeah.
Well, for me, it wasn't even that bad in 6th grade because that was the COVID year. So, like, we have 3 floors in our middle school. So, the main floor was the 6th graders, basement was the 7th, and 3rd floor was the 8th graders. And since it was COVID, you could only stay on your floor. So, I never got to see any of the older kids that much. So, it wasn't that bad. But I see, like, some, like, kids in my grade that are kind of, like, losers. And they pick on younger kids for no reason. Mm-hmm. And I just don't like that. It's just, there's no point.
It's like a power thing. Like, they know that the younger kid's not going to say anything, so they just kind of go after them.
Yeah, and they're doing it for no reason. Like, it's so annoying. But, question number 6. Do you have lunch with your friends?
Well, I mean, of course, you're going to have lunch with your friends, but it depends in our high school. I mean, I'm sure it works the same thing with most high schools.
Like, the reason why I'm asking is because, like...
I wasn't...
Okay, but I'm just trying to, like, explain my question.
I know, but, like, you asked it, and then I was talking... Okay, whatever, go on.
So, because there was these people in my class saying, like, oh, you're not going to have lunch with your friends at all. And I'm thinking, there's no way. I thought I was going to have lunch with my friends all the time. Because I've seen, like I'm friends with, like, this freshman, and, like, he's on my baseball team, and he's told me, like, oh, I always sit with my friends at lunch, like, kids in my own grade.
Well, okay, so the way it works is, in our school, lunch is determined based on the class. So there's first, second, and third lunch. Maybe there was a fourth one, I think. I don't know. There's multiple lunches, right? So your class, you might be in math. Math might be first lunch. So when lunch period is going on, you will have the first one, right? Mm-hmm. But your buddy might be in science, and his lunch might be second lunch. So you'll go to first lunch, and while you're in first lunch, he's still in class. Oh. When you leave, he goes to lunch.
But you'll still have, like, some friends in your lunch.
No, of course. Like, there's usually only one class every year or every, like, semester kind of where you don't have a lunch with most of your friends. Like, there'll be the lunch where everybody you know is in this lunch, and then there'll be the lunch where it's, like, you and 2 of your friends.
And you're going to have, like, there's older kids in your lunch, right?
Yeah. I don't know because they've changed up the high school a bit. The way lunch would work is there'd be, like, the normal cafeteria. There'd be, like, 2 sides to it, and then there's, like, the senior lunchroom, and only the seniors allowed to go in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they changed up the school when he was a senior or, like, junior, they were, like, constructing the school like crazy.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, he did not like that. But now for me, it's all built. So
it looks good though.
Yeah, and now they're building like a whole like training facility outside of it.
I saw that.
And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like a track. So like the track team has somewhere to run, and like for indoors, and then like a couple basketball courts and stuff. But
that's crazy.
I know.
You guys better be good than at sports.
I know, it's really good. Like it looks really nice. But question number 7: can you use your phone during school?
I mean, if you're walking in the halls, of course, like no one's gonna say get off your phone. In class, like you're not allowed to go on your phone, but teacher to teacher may have like most teachers, if not all of them, do not want you on your phone. Like if they see you on your phone, they're gonna get pissed. But
Like during class or in the halls?
during class,
Oh, okay.
because like they're teaching, why would they want?
But there's
you?
definitely like a couple of teachers that like just don't care.
Well, yeah, some teachers like won't care as much. Like,
But they still don't want you on your phone.
no, they'll still say something. Like they'll see you on your phone, and like if you put it away, like if, for example, if you're just answering a quick text, maybe like they won't say anything. But if you're constantly going on your phone, you're just not paying attention, they will call you out.
Can you like keep it in your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay.
What, you think this is like jail? Actually, no, that is true. I had a class my freshman year. There's a phone jail.
I've seen it on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a pocket for everyone.
Yep.
And they put your phones in when you come in class.
That was my freshman year class. We had it was a phone jail. First thing in class, you gotta put your phone in there. And I don't go on my phone, so like it didn't matter to me. And then I remember this was the worst. So in my advisory, which is basically like homeroom,
Yeah.
for my freshman and sophomore year, we were just able to go on the phone whenever we wanted.
Yeah.
I think it was starting my junior year. I wasn't there for this, but we watched this movie called like I think it was like The Social Dilemma. It was like a movie that basically described the harmfulness of phones and how bad it is for you to like constantly go on your phone. And my teacher was like, "Hey, like this is bad. Let's use a phone. Like let's make a phone jail." So the phone jail was originally supposed to be Monday through Thursday. You can go on your phone. Friday you can't, which is weird.
That's so dumb. That's like the best day.
Exactly, but like you would think. But I understand it because
I would think that would be the only day you won't have to do it.
Well, so Friday was the only day you didn't have to, right? And I figured because Friday you're the most like awake, active. It's a Friday, everyone's kind of more lively. Like,
wait, are you saying that Friday is the only day that you can go on it?
No, Friday's the only day you couldn't.
Oh.
So on that Friday, you couldn't go on your phone.
Yeah.
And he did it because he wanted us to socialize more, which we did. But like my advisor, like for me, like I talked to like my 3 friends in there, and I didn't really talk to other people.
Yeah, I wouldn't really mind advisory because like you're doing nothing and you could just talk to your friends.
Advisory is tough though. Like my teacher didn't let us like work on homework during advisory. He was very, very.
That makes
like,
no sense.
I know he was very. He was very set in stone what we wanted. He was a great guy, but so it was Monday through Thursday. We can use it. Friday we couldn't. But people kept using it on Friday. Like they would sneak it out or whatever, and my teacher hated it. And I got pissed too because I'm like, listen, just one day, don't go on your phone. That's all he's asking for. Just one day. And the fact that you can't even go like 15 minutes without using your phone, like that's terrible. So he changed it. So now it was Monday through Thursday, you couldn't use your phone, and Friday you could. And that was like for all of my senior year. And it caused so many problems in my advisor because people would talk back so much with him. He'd get mad if someone's on their phone. It was terrible.
I would feel like Friday you should be allowed to because like everyone's gonna be so rowdy, and there's gonna be.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like Friday is the day that most people like you're more talkative on a Friday. So Friday should be the day where you don't get to use your phone because you're more likely. Well, first off, this is stupid. The fact that a teacher is telling me I can't use my phone in advisory, I think is dumb. I understand he was trying to do something, but clearly it wasn't getting through the people in my class. And I mean, listen, if I can go back, like I would tell him, I'd be like, dude, this is a terrible idea. This is not going to work out. And it was just pissed because I would talk to other people in different advisories, and they'd be working on homework, they'd be doing other things, and I'm saying like, yeah, I can't do homework, or yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Can't text
especially
you.
Homework, because like in middle school, when we had like homeroom, pretty much like there were skills. You know what skills is?
Yeah, it's like that period you get to do anything you want. Right?
Yeah,
in terms of like homework.
Yeah, but then like. If you had like say I had skills for social studies, I would pretty much have to do social studies work. But if you had homeroom, you could do whatever you want. Especially with my teacher, it was the best. Like she was the nicest teacher ever.
My teacher, the thing is, I had him, so like I would never do my homework in his class, like in my advisory, because like sometimes like he would let you do it, like it wasn't an always thing.
Wait, why wouldn't you like definitely not do it?
Joey, why? First off, He doesn't want you doing homework and advisory as it is. If I was doing his homework and my advisory with him as my teacher, he'd flip out on me.
Yeah.
But you got any more questions?
Well, I have one more, but we kind of already answered it a little bit.
What was it?
Our teachers mean, but we kind of already answered it a little bit.
I mean, I had some teachers that absolutely loved me, and I had some teachers that absolutely hated me. Okay, definitely more on the ones that loved me than the ones that hated me.
Yeah.
But I had a couple that hated me, and man, they make your life hell.
Well, like, did they just hate you from the jump, or did you just?
Are you asking, did I give them a reason to hate me?
Yeah.
Well, if I think of all the teachers that didn't like me, there's probably like a handful, maybe like 2 or 3. There's one that I vividly remember. It was my art teacher. She hated
I remember
my guts.
I remember he would come home from school every day, tell me and my mom what happened, what she said, and why she said it, and like
she hated my guts. I remember like one time, like it's an art class, like it's art. Like, come on, what are we doing, right? I had to shade something. Like, I had to do like some shading or whatever, and I did it, and she's like, "Come on, that's terrible. You got to go back and do it again." I'm like, "Okay." I go back to my seat. Didn't change a thing. Didn't touch it. Go like, "Yo, Andrew, watch this." My like buddy who's in my class. Go, "Yo, watch this." Hand it back to her. See, that's better. That's what happens when you listen to me. And I just look at Andrew. I'm like, "Oh, actually, no, I should do that to the camera." I just look at Andrew. I'm like, didn't change a thing. But like, she just didn't like me. It was definitely frustrating. And I remember me and Andrew. Okay, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but we like copied. I'll probably leave this part out. We were sitting next to each other.
You could just put a siren when you talk, or like.
No. It's not like this. Our final exams. I'll just say this. Our final exam is just like drawing things. Were very, very similar. We talked about it. We had this. We had the same answer. We put down the same things. Yet he got like a 70 on it, and I got like a 60 on it, or something like that. And I wanted to meet with her and talk about it. I'm like, "Hey, this is BS because I talked to my friend. We both had similar things. How come you got 10 points higher?" Never showed up. And at this point, like, I think we're going on like break at some point. At this point, I'm just like, whatever. I'm not gonna win this battle. I actually talked. Me and my Andrew talked to the principal, and we said like we were having issues. And you know what they said to us?
What?
They go, like, "Listen, like, just lie low. Just don't talk. Don't say too much. Like, there's nothing."
So even they hated that teacher?
Well, no, there's not that they hated them, but like,
but they probably know from experience the kids don't like her.
The thing is, you just will never be able to prove. Like, they know it. Like, it's not that they didn't believe us, but they know, regardless if we're telling the truth, that you can't prove that your grade is because a teacher doesn't like you. Right?
Yeah.
She will be able to find, especially with art, she will be able to find reasons why your work does not like is the grade you got is deserved, right? So they just said, like, "Listen, just lie." But that class had plenty of problems. There are kids that are always acting up in that class. I'm surprised I was one of the people because there are way worse people in that class. But some of the teachers, though, like, you'll think about them for life. Like, some of the teachers in high school are some of the best people you ever meet. They'll impact you in ways that you wouldn't even think.
But I have a story. So basically, it's like a related arts class. I'm not gonna say what it is or the teacher's name, but
I was gonna say, you gotta be more careful than me. I'm out of high school. You're still there, so
I know,
watch what you say.
I know. So I can't really say anything. But there was this teacher, and in her class, you would say she told you to do she told you to do something. You do exactly what she said. Do exactly what it is, and you would get 90 or maybe even lower. In order to get a 90 or above, you had to go above and beyond. But like, I'm doing what you're telling me to do. Why am I not getting 100? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And another teacher I've talked to about it, and her daughter goes to the school. Her daughter had a problem with it, and that teacher that had the daughter had a problem with it talked to the teacher that was giving out those kinds of grades, and she didn't like it. But it was ridiculous. Like, it was just so dumb.
Yeah, I never like when classes sometimes like, "Oh, if you do all the work, you get an 85. To get a 90 and above, you go above and beyond."
That's ridiculous.
I understand to an extent because to get 100, like, if you just complete everything, everyone would get 100s. Like, 100 should be something that's like extremely exceptional. But I can understand it being annoying.
Yeah.
But you said that was your last question, right?
Yeah.
All right. So now, honestly, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this for this episode, but I don't know how much time we've gone because I wanted this episode to be a little bit shorter considering it's our first one. Also, I don't want my phone blowing up. Hold on, let me check. See what we're working with.
I think it is because the red thing at the top.
Joey, we're at 30 minutes right now.
Oh yeah, actually.
Yeah, dude, I just checked. We're at 30 minutes.
I just realized it because like we were talking a lot in the beginning.
Well, that's why I told you. I remember I told you we're gonna do this. Like 30 minutes is a long time. Like Joey, when we're talking, it's gonna go by fast.
Yeah.
Well,
like I checked the clock like a couple like minutes ago. It said like 7:56 and it's already 8:09. It went like that.
That's crazy. We were here for a while. But all right, so I guess this is how we wrap it up.
First episode.
Hopefully the first of many successful. Right now, the goal is we do because if you look at the quality, I'm using my phone right now. I'm using this small little mic. Originally, I want to get like a whole setup.
Yeah. We were gonna change a whole room to just get a whole setup, but we didn't realize how expensive it is.
Well, no, I had an idea how expensive it would be. I was just trying to limit the expenses as much as I can while making the product, like the quality of it, as good as it possibly can be.
Because like we thought of it, like we said, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna go all out. We're gonna do it the right way. But that's
so
that costs a pretty penny.
That costs a put upon it.
Shut up.
Anyways, so right now the goal is. So right now this is the goal. We haven't really spoke about it. I kind of mentioned I mentioned to Dom and I mentioned to Nick too. So right now, go for 2 months, do an episode a week, right? If things are going well, up the ante, maybe put a little bit more money into this. So right now, my goal, let's see. I think the goal should be, after 2 months of doing this, which should be 8 episodes, do 200 followers on TikTok, 100 on Instagram, and 50 subscribers on YouTube. And if we hit that goal...
That's pretty low. We should up it.
But we should set it a little low because here's the thing, Joey. You have to imagine...
No, for TikTok, I think it should be up because it's so easy to get followers on TikTok.
Not anymore, though, because now that TikTok's been around for a while, it's not as easy as you would think.
But I've seen kids post, like, the weirdest and most random TikToks and get all cool. Like, a lot of people I know that, like, post a lot of videos, this is what they do. They would follow a bunch of random people, just follow them. They would follow them back, and then they would unfollow them. So
that's the strat.
They would just get their followers up.
But I would say right now goal is 200. We'll see. After the first month, we may have to adjust it. But I say the first goal after 2 months of doing this, 200 followers on TikTok, 100 on Instagram, 50 on YouTube. YouTube will be the hardest one.
Yeah, then Instagram, but that's kind of close.
That's why I have it leveled down. But
yeah, the easiest is gonna be TikTok.
So if you want to see more, you want to see more of us, see more of Cunha Kai, get us to 200 on TikTok, get us to 100 on Instagram, get us to 50 on YouTube. I'm Anthony.
I'm Joey.
So this is the first episode of Cunha Kai. Thanks for watching. Now I gotta awkwardly end.